Hey everybody, Dirili here. Thank you so much for joining me for the Amazing Shinsengumi, Heroes in Love. We are on Hajime Saito's route on Chapter 4. Please stay with me. You can just sit back, relax, and let me read you a story. After the battle in Kyoto, the Shinsengumi's popularity dwindled.
That group of assassins. I wish they'd leave Kyoto already. They have some nerve walking around Kyoto, those murderers.
I wanted to shut out their words. I was so annoyed. I wanted to shout at them, telling them they were wrong. Why did it turn out like this?
Did something happen?
While I was talking to myself, Hajime came up to me. No, it's nothing.
Don't lie.
For a moment, I was at a loss for words. I prepared myself and opened my mouth. Have you heard the rumors that people are spreading in town?
Yeah.
He was expressionless as he nodded. We looked into each other's eyes.
There's nothing we can do about it.
It looked like Hajime was deep in thought as he spoke. After hearing his calm words, Let's make them accept us. We'll force them to. Hold them down and slap their face until they say, okay, we understand, we accept the Shinsengumi. Someday let's make them accept us. I grabbed both of his arms and told him how I felt.
That's true.
I suddenly heard a sound. I turned to look at where the sound was coming from. Soji was standing there smiling. Oh, that's right, these two are friends.
Pardon me.
I wonder if he needs something from Hajime. I thought it would just be a bother, so I stood up to leave the room.
Well, I came to see you, Chizuru. To see Miss Yukimura.
I was surprised, but it surprised me even more that Hajime spoke before I could. It seemed like Soji was shocked as well. He chuckled.
Well, I'm not here to cause any misunderstandings between you two. I'm not interested in a stupid person like her.
Hey! You were interested enough before. That was uncalled for.
Miss Yukimura is not stupid.
I knew he was being sincere after hearing him say that so calmly. I became shy.
You have many great characteristics.
Hajime vigorously nodded. No, that's not... Even if I denied it, Hajime would just defend me even further. I was flustered by the awkward mood when...
Can you leave your quarrels for another time? I need to listen to what you have to say first.
Oh, I forgot, sorry.
The reason I wanted to speak with you is because someone is at the door waiting for you.
For me? I couldn't think of who it could be. Who in the world was it? Well, I thought it was strange. I went toward the front door. When I reached the front door, the residents from my old home were all there. Everyone, how have you been? After taking a look, I noticed everyone looked exhausted. Their eyes filled with anger and worry left a deep impression on me.
We're all fine, but we're worried about you, Chizuru.
Huh? What do you mean?
I mean, you're living with these ragged wolves, right?
Yeah.
We were afraid they were threatening you or doing some horrible things to you.
Of course not. Everyone is really nice.
You don't have to lie to us. It's a little cramped, but come on home with us.
I'm not lying.
You're putting yourself in danger if you keep staying with these barbarians.
I'm fine. They aren't like that.
They're deceiving you. Take a look at reality. You know what happened the other day, right? They tried to reduce Kyoto to ashes.
They were doing that because of their own beliefs. They're actually very nice people. Please don't say such mean things about them.
I can't believe you're siding with that group of assassins.
That's not what I'm saying.
That's enough.
Someone quietly came in and spoke in a calm manner. I was surprised. I turned around and Hajime was standing there.
What they're saying is true.
Hajime! The residents' faces became tense when they looked at Hajime.
You demonic assassin! How dare you do that to Kyoto?
Hajime's face didn't change in the slightest, even after taking in their piercing stares.
We aren't forcing you to stay here. You have the right to live wherever you feel is best. I think you should decide that for yourself.
Hajime looked at me, and after grinning, he faced my old housemates.
That being said, this place is dangerous. It might be strange hearing this from me, but when the time comes, please. If you could give her a place to stay, I would be very thankful.
As he said that, Hajime bowed his head deeply to my old housemates. We all held our breath as we witnessed him bow. I can't believe he's that worried about me. My heart was full of emotion. I couldn't speak. I was sure Hajime's feelings came across to my housemates. However...
How dare you insult us like that? Pretending you're an understanding person like that, you're just lying to trick us.
My old housemates continued to yell and berate Hajime. Why? Stop! Please, just stop!
Chizuru, you can't stay with those people after all. Please come home with us.
They grabbed my arms, but I shook off their hands. I couldn't stand listening to them anymore. Leave! Please, just leave already! Even though I knew they were thinking of my well-being, I didn't want to hear them insult the Shinsengumi or Hajime. I drove them away. Jeez.
I'm sorry.
It was completely silent. Hajime bowed his head to me. Why are you apologizing?
Well, I made you suffer because of my actions.
It's fine. Don't worry about it. Let's be proud of ourselves, okay?
Okay.
Hajime lifted his cheeks just a little bit and patted me on the head. One day in the afternoon...
Miss Yukimura, can I speak with you a moment?
I was preparing dinner when Hajime called to me with a guilty-looking face. Yeah? What is it?
I don't think we should speak here. Please come to my room.
I wonder what he wants to talk about. You can tell me anything. Is there something you need help with?
I couldn't ask anything more from you. You're doing so much for us already.
You're giving me too much credit. If you need something, feel free to tell me. Maybe I should have mentally prepared myself. I kept thinking that as I followed Hajime. I hope he's not kicking me out. Oh, there's people here. We entered the room, and Shinpachi and Sanosuke were there. What is this?
For now, just take a seat.
Okay. I was confused, but Hajime softly patted me on the back.
It's alright. Don't worry, Chizuru. Now, don't you think Captain Kono's actions have been a little too extreme? He did order us to use cannons inside the city, after all.
Yeah, that's right.
The only person who can stop him is Aizu's feudal lord. I'm thinking about telling him about the current situation.
Wow, I'm surprised. I guess Okita's not here because he is super loyal to Isami. I shall support my love. I will agree with him. That's brilliant. I think it's a good idea too.
I'm glad to hear that.
They were hard set on their decision. It was hard to think they called me here to hear my opinion. Then why did you call me here today?
The closer you get to us, the more dangerous it might be for you.
So, what are you trying to say? I could predict what his next words were going to be. My heart was pounding violently, and my stomach started hurting from anxiety.
I think we should go our separate ways.
No! We haven't even started our romance yet.
Well, I want you to stay with us, but on the other hand, I don't want you to get hurt. The cannon fire on the city from a few days ago. Those things must never happen again. Do I have your approval?
I understand. I looked at everyone's faces as I told them. I became discouraged looking at Hajime's face. I was sure they thought this through thoroughly. I'll wait for you. His face became stiff. I thought his expression might surprise the other soldiers if they saw it. I'm not good with difficult situations, but I know you're making the right decision, Hajime. I'll wait here. What? I thought they were telling me to get out of the Shinsengumi base. So I'm just saying no, flat out. I refuse. I don't care if you try to kick me out. I'm staying here. I'm chaining myself to the tatami mats. You're not getting me out. I asserted my thoughts, and the silence continued. Shinpachi and Sanosuke decided Hajime would be the best one to persuade me. They left the room. Hajime? Oh, I'm gonna pull on his sleeve like a little girl. He didn't respond when I tried talking to him. I didn't know what to do, so I pulled on his sleeve. Hajime?
Miss Yukimura.
He called my name, so I stared at him silently. As our eyes were fixated on one another, Hajime extended his hand. He grabbed my arm and came closer. He embraced me. I felt comfortable inside his warm arms. I didn't know what was happening. Just thinking about being in his arms made my body hot and my heart go wild.
Miss Yukimura.
Yes? My heart skipped a beat when he called my name. He said it the same way he always did, but it sounded so beautiful this time. I raised my chin and got closer to Hajime's face. I closed my eyes, and our lips touched. Finally! They only touched for a short period of time, and soon separated from each other. Huh?
Please, stay with me.
I will! Once again, our lips touched. Oh, well, at least we finally got our first kiss. We want more. Yay, he's shirtless! So what, is Shinpachi the only one we're not going to see shirtless? Well, I guess I'll be happy with this. I have to say, Soji is the one who looks best shirtless so far. And Hajime here is second. Sonosuke was a little too skinny for me, and I had the feeling I really would have liked seeing Shinpachi topless, but oh well. Anyway, hope to see you in Chapter 6. I'd be so grateful for any likes, comments, subscriptions, or shares with your friends to show some support. Thank you so much for joining me, and I wish you all health, happiness, and safety. Dirili signing out. Bye-bye, everybody.